Hi everyone, it's Nicole and it's time for another whip and chat. So I thought I would do another whip and chat today. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I figured if I do a whip and chat, then there's less editing to do and there's no voiceover to do. I have to stand up here and make the layout anyway, so might as well chat as I'm doing it. Now I have to say, if there is some noise in the background, I'm not here alone today, so you might hear stuff in the background. My husband stayed home and he's working from home, and my son is home. So okay, so this is the pictures I want to do. I cut these out right away because I know I want to use those for my embellishment foundation. I grabbed a page kit that I had put together. I grabbed this cardstock because there was no cardstock with it. I'm going to mat the photos in that orange first, and then I'll mat it with, I'll figure out what to do with the pattern after. But this was my trip to New York. I can't believe that was like a year and a half ago. Like it was last May, like May of 2018. So it's like a year and a half ago. It feels like it was just yesterday that we went to New York. I think New York is somewhere that I could enjoy to go like every year. I think I would love to go to New York every year. Not possible, but there's so much to do that just the Broadway, you know, all the different Broadway shows that you could see. Oh, I would love that. I always, a booktuber that I watch all the time is Reagan from Peru's Project. And she lives in New York now. She lived in Chicago a little over a year ago. She moved to New York last summer, and they're always talking, like she's always talking about what her and her boyfriend are doing in the city, and I'm like, oh, they went to see a Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and it was like a special thing, like a special Broadway thing. But anyway, it lasted 8 hours. Can you imagine? Oh, but I would love that. There's probably, off the top of my head, I know there's like 4 or 5 different Broadways that I would love to go. And then I'm watching Big Brother, and there's Big Brother, the American Big Brother, and there's a guy in there that he's on Broadway, Tommy. And I'm like, okay, if he's in New York and we go again, we have to go see him. On Broadway. Just love him. Okay, so we're gonna cut this. I don't know how I want to mat my photos, or how I want to layer, but we're gonna start with that. I'm not gonna cut it yet because I don't know how I want to cut that blue. How about if I cut it the other way, like that, and maybe like this. So to mat my photos, I matted it on that orange cardstock because the background is orange and all my embellishments, they're quite orange. And then I used my perfect layers from Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up doesn't make them anymore, but We Are Memory Keepers make it. And you can get it at Simon Says Stamp, or you can get it on Amazon. There's a few different places that you can get them. Memory Keepers has 2, I think one of them has 3 or 4 rulers, and then there's also a 6-inch one. I'm okay with that. I don't mind if I don't buy the newer ones. I'm okay with the options that I have on there. I don't need to have any more options. I think I'm just going to leave it like this all the way across. Now, I'd like a spot to do my journaling. I usually grab a Project Life card, but I think it'd be fun to do something like this maybe. And then maybe layer it with one of those. I don't know. And then this I can use, I can cut it up and then use it as part of an embellishment foundation somewhere else. Maybe that tag is awfully big. I don't know. It's too big, I think. What if I do this? I don't have too much I want to say. It's basically that, you know, all the selfies were all like, I'm laughing because they're making funny faces and I can't help it. You know, they said to make funny faces, but I'm laughing too hard to actually do something. So most of the pictures, I'm just laughing my head off and they're being silly. So I just want to just do a little bit of journaling about that, about how much fun we had and how it was so fun to see New York with friends. Like I've been to New York twice with Evelyn, and then I've been once with my husband and Josh and Kate and a friend from work. And it's just fun to go to a city like that with different people because you totally get a different experience. And I loved each and every single time that we went, and you know, with the different it was hot too. It was in May, but it was hot. It was beautiful. I like this out and about. So I think that's going to be enough for journaling. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to find like a dark orange ink, about that right persimmon. Get that. I'll get my little tool from Tim Holtz. Ooh. So I might as well just move stuff off and just hope I remember how I had it. That's why I don't like to wait this long before I start gluing everything down, because then it's like, how did I have that again? But so today is Friday. I think I mentioned that. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 20th. September 20th. In all morning, I was working on the next class, which is Scrapathon 4. It's going to be available it's either going to be the 24th or the 25th. And it's a whole week before Scrapathon begins. And it's the prep videos that are going to be available the first day. And it's so to get ready and so that we can be successful. Oh, would you look at that? So we can have a successful Scrapathon and get 30 pages done. So the first videos will be of getting ready. Getting your 31 page kits all ready so that when October comes around, your page kits are all done. And then we're going to be doing some challenges and prompts every day. using the page kits. There we go. Of course, it is empty. So we'll do this, wrap it around here, and usually I have my, okay. Usually I have my other gun ready, my ATG gun, but it's empty. Okay. Okay, so now I usually break like that. Okay, it's giving me a hard time and I don't know why. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put this back in. Come on. Okay, now just got to get it started. And I don't know why lately it does that. It gets all messed up and it takes a few tries to get it to go. I don't know if my ATG gun is seen better days or I've had it for quite a few years, so once I get it going, then I'm okay. Okay, go on. It's not working. Should be. Okay. Get that like that. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to put you on pause and try to get this working. Okay, I finally got it to work, and look how much I wasted. Like, that's so stupid. I don't get it. And I wasn't doing anything wrong. I had it threaded the right way. It was like, it just did not want to get away from the top. It's like, ugh. But I got it going eventually. Ooh. After all that, let's mess up the page because you're frustrated. So let's take a second, take a breather. Let's put this down. Like I said, I didn't do anything. Didn't have to rethread it or anything. You just have to keep. It's supposed to, like, when you pull it away from the side, it's supposed to kind of reverse and kind of go here. Anyway, it wasn't doing that. It was just, I kept having to rip the thing off. But anyway, eventually it did what it was supposed to, but I ended up wasting a whole bunch. I just feel like, because what I do is I get it from Amazon. You can get it auto delivered. So I get one of those delivered every month, which I like because then I don't have to worry about running out. It just comes without me even thinking about it. It's just at my door every month. And I have a few built up because I kind of went on a hiatus, a few months without scrapbooking, because otherwise it's basically, I go through about 2 of those a month, but now I kind of have a few ahead because I went a few months without scrapbooking, but that's okay. If I find that I get too much, it's one of those auto ship subscriptions, so I can just say, okay, pause for a little bit or stop it for a little bit, and then I can start it some other time. But for now, I kind of like, because it's like $7 for two, $7 or $8. So it just gets delivered to my door every month. I don't have to worry about it. It's there. Okay, so I kind of like all this, all these. I'm gonna double layer them, and then I'll do my journaling on that one. I'm trying to see a while ago, the way I had it is perfect. And now I'm like, how did I have that? It's all good. So I'll put this one down here so I can do a little bit of journaling. And again, I just want it to be, it's not like complicated journaling, just that a lot of our selfies, we were being silly. And it was fun. I wouldn't mind doing another trip like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do another bus tour, because this was a bus tour, but, or if I'd want to just, you know, drive. But I want to go again for sure. If anything, just to do some more Broadway shows. Oh, there was a little plastic thing on this. Okay, I like the Amazing. I think that was in this one here. I don't remember where I had it, so I'm gonna have to improvise, but that's okay. Maybe the third one, maybe I can put it here instead. Yeah, because I can tell you, those girls, they are coffee girls. They like their coffee. I like my coffee too, but I don't drink coffee all day. Every time we went by a Starbucks, they were like, oh, Starbucks. A lot of times I would get like a Frappuccino or something like that, like not necessarily a coffee, just because if I have too many coffees, I don't sleep. So I have the one coffee a day. I used to have way more. I used to have 2 or 3. And then I started getting a harder time going to sleep. So I was like, okay, well, one thing I can do for that is definitely cut down on the caffeine. That has helped. I think I'm just going to put that right there. Yeah, that has definitely helped with this sleeping. Tuck it so that it's all together. That's a pretty big embellishment, so the other ones won't be as big. I usually do one large embellishment. A lot of times it'll be close to my journaling. Okay, I'll do another one here. I like this chill out. We had so much fun. I was with 2 great people to have fun, I can tell you that. Oh my goodness, they made me laugh. Which is awesome, right? That's what you want when you're on vacay. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Okay. I like this best day ever, but I don't know where to put it. Unless I start another embellishment cluster. I like this out and about. I can put 2 phrases, one right with the other. I like this little enjoy. I don't know where I'm going to put it. but I want to use it. I'm going to put it right there. Ink the edges. So this morning I worked on the class for 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And I'm like, okay, I need a break because I stand when I scrapbook. So after that long standing up, my back was killing me. So I went and I read for an hour. And then I got some new pencils and coloring pencils for coloring books. And I got a book so that I can swatch it out, all my stuff. So I did the swatches for my new coloring pencils. So I did that, and then I was like, okay, now you have to go and do this page. So it'll be done. Another thing I have to do too is I have to do my little album for the books that I read in August, because I haven't done that yet. So maybe this weekend I can get that ready. There's little words on this too. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I like this word here, friends. Definitely appropriate for this page. Friends. Moment. Happy. Let's see if I can, oop, where'd that go? Right here? Yep, happy. Let's see if I can find a few places just to put words. So it'll be sort of my title, I guess. See if I can figure a way that I could put those so it looks like my title. Something like that. I kind of like that. Okay, I can put something here too. So I like lovely, so we'll put that there. And then all I'll have left to do is to put some enamel dots. I picked yellow because there was some yellow in here, and just to have a different color so that it actually pops instead of, you know, all orange. I know I don't have any other yellow on the page, but I'm going to make it so that, you know, it's in the 3 embellishment clusters, so it makes it belong. And then I'm going to go get probably, I don't know, black ink maybe for some splatters. Let's put that right like that, and then put those just underneath. Just words about how we felt about that trip. Could probably pick a whole bunch more too. Like that. I think I'm just going to leave. I kind of like the way it stands out. So this is what I have left. I have a few words there. I have this one here. This says bloom. I don't need to use that. And then I have this, which is fine. I have this. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right there. just to make that embellishment cluster a little fuller. Put that like that, like that. Is there more words? More words. And then there's love, 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 but I don't have to use that. So that's not a lot left. I like that. So now I'm going to get something to cover the photos. And what I do is I keep these. They're from die cuts. And then when I splatter, I can hide my photos. Okay. What do I want? Black and maybe white? Sure. Because I don't think orange will pop on this anyway, so. Ooh. Okay. I'll just put a little bit here, a little bit there. I think this page came together really quickly. There. Okay. Oh, and there's this arrow. That white is so messy. And if you do put white on a layout, like put it somewhere where you won't touch it for a bit because it takes forever to dry. So that's it. Yay. That is done. And let me know in the comments down below if you plan on scrapbooking this weekend and what are you working on? Are you working on an album? Or do you scrapbook, you know, just whatever you feel like scrapbooking? That's the way I do it. When I look at something, then I just think of a picture that maybe not necessarily, a lot of times it's not a picture, it's more like, oh, this would be fun for some pictures from New York. And then I just went through and then I found these pictures. So that's it, guys. That's going to complete this layout. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.